beautiful Geminis, and welcome to this month's tarot card reading for October 2018. This is a reading for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Dominance. If you don't know your dominant sign, go ahead and check out my video on that, because you may be surprised to find that you resonate more with your dominant sign than you do any other sign. And I also, just before we started, wanted to give a huge shout out to all of my supporters on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for joining me there. Thank you so much for your generosity and for always being so kind and showing me love and support. I really do appreciate it. Words cannot express how grateful I am for you guys. And I also wanted to give a huge shout out to my top contributors last month. That's Amy G, Radhika M, and Sarah R. Thank you guys so much. You literally don't know how much it means to me. You guys are the best. Thank you for your generosity. I can't say thank you enough, so thank you so much. It really does mean a lot, and it truly does help me out. Even if it doesn't seem like a lot, it does. So anyways, hi, I'm Venus with all the introductions out of the way. Hello, welcome. I'm just gonna put it right out there for you, Gemini. I love Halloween. I love every spooky holiday. I love the solstices. I just love everything that has to do with scary, spooky, death, Halloween. You get it. Hallows Eve. All Hallows Eve, Dios de los Muertos. I love it. It's great. I love all of it. And I probably butchered that Spanish right over there. But anyways, Gemini, thank you guys so much for joining me. So as per usual, I went ahead and chose your oracle cards off camera. This time, surprise, surprise, instead of having the usual oracle card, we have this Halloween oracle. So these are the universal energies supporting you. So we're just gonna go and jump right in, and we're gonna start with the best. We're gonna start with the Halloween oracle. So cue the spooky music. This is your Halloween oracle, Gemini. So let's see what your theme of the month for October is. We have Hearth. Really beautiful card. Let's see what it says. So the Hearth, happiness in our hearts, happiness in our homes. So we're gonna read from the very spooky book that accompanies it to get a clear sense of what this card is all about. So this card says, the ancient Romans believed that every home had a heart, and it was the hearth. I could be pronouncing that wrong. Where the fire burned, the family gathered for sustenance, communication, and protection. This concept was so important to the culture that there was a huge city, the Vestal Temple, where the fire of the goddess Vesta burned forever without ever going out. The sacred flame was protected by the soldiers with their very lives should there be an invasion. The place where the goddess Vesta was honored within every ordinary home was also the hearth, and it was where women prepared food and cooked. Some of the food was always offered back into the fire as an offering for Vesta for her blessing and protection. Often husbands were sent away on military duty for years on end, and their wives at home were not just expected to keep the home and often the business running, but to wait for their husbands faithfully until their return. They prayed to Vesta to ensure their family members' safe return home and to keep the fires of love stoked. The saying, "keep the home's fire burning," was inspired by this practice. Should the Hearth card appear in your divination, this is for you, Gemini. It says you are, turning the page here, it says you are being asked to look at your idea of what home and family is for you. Ooh. So take the time to build up your love fire and have it burning brightly. Make your relationships a priority. No surprise there, Gemini, because this is Libra season, and Libra is all about how we socialize, how we communicate. It is our relationships. So continuing reading now. Make relationships a priority. If there is conflict within your home and family, it is time to take concrete steps to address this issue for good. If you or a member of your family is away from home due to travel or work, know that protection will be given. Ooh, so really interesting oracle there. Really beautiful. So that is kind of the theme revolving around your month in October, Gemini. So we're going to pull out your and reveal your animal oracle card. This is a universal energy supporting you in October 2018. And look, we have the beautiful deer. This is an earth sign, earth element, and you know, earth signs are also known for the home. So making connections here. The deer is loving, intuitive, graceful, and this is the divine feminine in the earth element, so you can almost think of this as highly actualized, mature, motherly expression right over here. So when you're in balance this month, you will know because you'll be feeling receptive, compassionate, and nurturing. But out of balance, you'll be feeling a bit concerned, maybe even protective, or maybe finicky, running off a lot, startled, easily startled. To bring yourself into balance, simply step out into nature. And it says also, the book suggests children, playing with children, being with children, taking care of children. So this card usually appears when there's a birth or some sort of celebration. And it also appears that when the situation at hand is calling you to have great compassion or to have a lot of nurturing energy. So that's kind of what's going on for this month. Very cozy fall feelings we have going on so far in your energy, Gemini. So carry that nurturing feeling throughout the month of October, and it will truly benefit you. And the focus seems to be around home and your family and building home. And you know, if you aren't in close relation with your family, this isn't to say like make amends, because you know, some people you really can't make amends with. Some people just never change, unfortunately. Some people don't want to change. Some people like being hurt and like causing drama, and we don't want those people in our lives. So if that is your case, definitely just focus on how can you make your home for yourself, your own sacred space. How can you create a family for yourself? Things like that. So, Gemini, before I continue, I'm going to be pulling some tarot for you now. This is going to be with the Santa Muerte deck. This deck is far from the original tarot, the Rider-Waite tarot. So some card descriptions may be a little different. You will see with the art, it's vastly different. The way the author here decided to pick a few, or decided to interpret these cards, is vastly different from the traditional. So don't be alarmed if you see me explaining something a little different. Don't get it too twisted. It's just, it's the interpretation of these cards and the art in these cards, and thus my intuition and my instincts with these cards are going to be way different than traditional tarot. So if you see like Three of Wands being explained in a different manner than you usually do, it's because it's the cards. It's these cards interpret differently. So we're going to go ahead, Gemini, and we're going to pick and see your own personal self in the month of October. We're going to be looking at any strengths or weaknesses that you may have that may need to be brought into light. Big chunk fell out. Ooh, this is funny. I believe Aquarius had this as well. So might be an air sign thing. We have the Star. Wow. So this is your personal strength. This month is your month to shine, Gemini. This is the month of you. This is the month of wishes being granted. This is the month of essentially once again, just you being able to shine. Don't be afraid to be bold. Don't be afraid to live your dreams, live your life. Don't be afraid to have fun and feel joy. And this is also a good omen to say that wishes are coming true, dreams are coming true. It might be an air sign thing because this card did come out for Aquarius as well, but it's funny because it did not come out for Libra, and it is Libra's birth season, so anyways, we're going to go ahead and pull one more card just to get a little variety. So Gemini's personal strengths or weaknesses. This is hilarious. Aquarius also got this card as well, so definitely could be an air thing. If you have Aquarius in your chart anywhere, in your sun, moon, rising, if it's a dominant, ooh, check out Aquarius as well, because repeat cards, you guys. We have strength coming in as your personal powers, so ooh, I don't know, Gemini, you might be feeling extra powerful, whether can't speak, whether it's within yourself or whether it's just, you know, power of mind, physical power. It could be power of thought. Something is your strength this month, Gemini. You are very, very strong this month. Strong willpower, just a lot of inner strength, a lot of outer strength. Here we see the skeleton wrestling this dragon, I believe. It's a dragon, looks like a dragon. So yeah, it's fighting your demons, it's getting through the tough shit and being really, 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 sorry about the swearing, being really on your A game. It's not letting anything knock you down. This is your personal power for October, Gemini. So you're looking really empowered this month, Gemini. We're going to take a look now and see how your environment is, people, things, places around you. We have the King of Wands come out. Let's go pick some more. Ooh, we have the Ace of Cups. Let's stop here. This is really, really exciting, Gemini. If you have Venus in Libra or Scorpio, definitely check out when Venus will be transiting into those signs, because we have an offer of love coming in with this Ace of Cups. Okay, so some of you, this is definitely an offer of love coming in through your environment, through the outside forces. So offer of love, it could be an offer of some sort of emotional stability. Wow, Venus, that's funny, I'm leaving it in there. I'm obviously having some speech problems because I'm just getting so excited. So obviously here we have the Hearth coming through, and we have the Ace of Cups. Cups talks about relationships, it talks about family, it talks about you know, this good stuff. So what I'm seeing here with this Hearth card and with this Ace of Cups is that, wow, like your relationships are really going to be taking a turn. It's going to be, so with the Ace it brings a gift, right? So it's going to be feeling soothing, it's feeling cozy, it's a gift of either love. Some of you are going to be getting proposals or of some sort regarding love. Some of you might be meeting people. Some of you just like family life, home life is going to be developing, and it's going to be stronger and better. Some of you, these gifts are going to be of emotional security. It's going to be gifts of love, of friendship, of compassion, of charity. Some sort of gift involved. And we have here a King of Wands. And so the reason why I'm really, really leaning towards some sort of romantic thing with this Ace of Cups as the gift is because the King of Wands, right? We have fire energy here. Fire energy is primal instinct. It's lust. It's our, you know, it's the sex drive. It's those things as well. And this King of Wands is this highly actualized ultimate version, divine masculine, of fire energy. This is someone who gets what they want, goes for what they want, and gets rewarded. And then easily we see here your Ace of Cups, and this is coming in your environment. So something you have done, Gemini, in the past, outside of you, the forces that you have done has created a rippling effect. Whatever in the past you have gone for and gotten, or like have worked for or strived for, we're seeing that come back to you this month, okay? So look out for that in your environment. But other than that, there's directness in your environment. There seems to be just, it's no bullshit. It's very much cutting to the chase. There's a lot of directness, there's truth, and it's a lot of good energy as well. It's good starting energy, it's good ambition energy. You might be feeling extra hopeful or fired up, or just, this energy is also like a very cozy fire, warming energy. It's sitting by the campfire, right? So it's a very stable type of fire energy that really kind of fuels you and keeps you going throughout the month. So really exciting stuff coming in your environment. Let's go ahead and pull some future cards. So let's see what Gemini has coming up in the future. We're going to pull 3 for early October. We have the Fool come out. So a new opportunity of some sort. Again, that could be in relation to the Ace of Cups. It could be an opportunity regarding family, an opportunity regarding friends, an opportunity regarding love, charity of some sort of emotional stability. But the Fool brings upon you more opportunities. Let's get some more information on the Fool, actually. Look at that, we have another page, we have another cup. So we have the Fool. He brings to you new opportunities, as I had said, and I've listed all of the possibilities. And then we have the Page of Cups for an explanation, and Page of Cups this is really soft and really sweet energy. This is similar to the Ace of Cups, but this is initiation energy. So if we look at the Page of Cups as a gift of some sort, either a gift of love, once again, family, nurturing, emotional stability, etc., etc. I already said it enough times. And we have the Page of Cups, and we look at the Page of Cups as initiation energy, starting energy. So Gemini, something is blossoming. Something is starting, Gemini. This is really cute. Something is definitely beginning for you. Mark that with the Fool. New opportunities, new beginnings. And we have the Page of Cups. So definitely, it's referring to something. Family, new beginnings in family, either in a love sort of deal. We have just emotions, once again, emotional clarity, emotional security, emotional peace. And overall just abundance too. Cups typically represents abundance. We have the cup full. It's a full cup. The saying. It's abundance. So, don't be surprised if some of you are falling in love this month, or getting proposed to, or getting all sorts of good stuff regarding your social life, your relationships. Let's pull one more card for early October for you, Gemini. Ooh, and we have the 5 of Wands. Okay. So, 5 of Wands. There may be a little destruction going on here. There may be burning bridges. There may be getting rid of the old. So, early on in October, there may be some sort of confrontation, some sort of disagreement, some sort of feuding, some sort of it's resistance energy, essentially. It could be happening within you or outside of you. Within you as in turmoil going on. Within your thoughts, within your space, within your energetic being. Just like either being really negative or worrying or stressing or anxiety. And it could also be without you. So outside of you, it could be, friends, family, etc., pressuring you, doing stuff, fighting, whatever. But in this tarot deck, Specifically, it speaks on burning bridges. We can see here he has this lighter. It's starting energy, it's initiation energy. Look out to make sure that you're not picking any fights just because. Like, he's kind of here smiling with the match in his hand. Like, it's don't light the house on fire if you don't need to, okay? Burn the bridges down, cut ties, do a lot of cleansing and detoxing in that sense, but don't go burning houses down just because you're a little, okay? So watch out. Make sure that you don't react too harshly against anything. Make sure you don't blow things out of proportion. Not saying that you will, but there might be an opportunity or something that might make you really angry or make you really want to snap and make you kind of want to burn a house down. Don't do it. Just be the bigger person. Look out for that. That's something that's going to happen early on in October. So don't let it get to you. Be the bigger person, okay, Gemini? We're going to pull some cards for mid to late October now. So let's see what's coming mid to late October for Gemini. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles. Let's get more information on that. Very similar to, I believe, Aquarius or Libra, but I saw this card come through as well. But fives typically represent social relationships, social stuff. So definitely conflict around what's around those around you, family, friends, stuff like that. There may be little conflicts, nothing big. I'm not saying anything too big, but it can be big if, once again, you light a match and burn something down and kind of blow it out of proportion when it wasn't necessary. So that's why I'm saying, Gemini, if you're really feeling like you're gonna snap, take yourself out of the situation. Don't say anything or do anything that you might regret, okay? Picking some more cards to kind of get clarity on the Five of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Alright, making sense already. We'll pick one more just in case. Oops. So where is the Knight of Wands going to be taking us? What does the Knight of Wands have in mind instead? So for the Five of Pentacles here, I see that you might be walking away from some sort of opportunity. You might be missing something. I don't know if you're doing this purposefully. I think you may be. You're walking away from something. It could be a business opportunity. It could be a promotion. It could be some sort of financial gain. And honestly, you might not even be aware of it, but there is some sort of, you're missing something that has to do with the material world. So, again, it could be missing out on a job opportunity, missing out on financial gain. It could be missing out on a chance to, better your health, your wealth, things within this material plane. But we have the Knight of Wands here, right? So I don't know if this is because you're going to be rushing head first. The Knight of Wands has a completely different idea, a completely different view, which is why you're missing out on whatever it is it will be. So this Knight of Wands, it's kind of speaking to me as you. It's like you have a different plan, you have a different set idea, you have a different ambition or a different target path that you're trying to go on. And that's why you're completely swerving past whatever opportunity there is here. Either you're seeing something better or it's not what you want and you're not accepting it. The Knight of Wands knows what he wants, goes for it, and takes it. So let's go see what the Knight of Wands wants instead. Why are we walking away mid to late October? okay. Also another repeat card, I believe, from either Libra or Aquarius. So definitely some similar themes going on with the air signs. But look, we have the Eight of Cups. So this is what the Knight of Wands wants to walk away from. I feel like for some of you it could be something to do with business, okay? So let me just move these up a bit. So it could be something to do with business, right? You have this opportunity. You have this opportunity for financial gain. You have this opportunity for whatever it could be. There's some sort of opportunity. You're walking away from it, or you're missing the big picture, and you're choosing your different route. You know what you want. You're going for that. You're choosing to walk away from it on purpose, right? You have this fiery ambition. You know what you want, and you're going after it. You're walking away for a purpose. And the reason being is because whatever it is you're walking away from, it makes you unhappy. You know it's not going to fulfill you. You know it's not going to be worth it. You know, for example, because I'm good at speaking in examples, it could be like a job. Let's say you're getting promoted, right? But you're choosing, or let's say it's just a better job, actually. Let's say you're in a job right now and it's really cool and you're enjoying it, but let's say you get a job offer for a better job. It's more pay, but more responsibility, right? And it's not something you would enjoy doing. It's not really in your field of interest. You know you're going to be miserable there. So you're walking away because you know it's not for the best. You know that, I don't really like doing that. It's not going to fulfill you in any way. So that's coming in your mid to late October. So you're walking away, once again, from something, or you're missing an opportunity simply because you're really tunnel visioned on where you want to go. And you're doing this because you're trying to avoid pain of some sort. Let's go ahead and look at the very, very, very end of October and see what we have in store for you, Gemini. Ooh, we have the Devil, okay. Great seeing you. Nice to meet you. Hello, welcome in. Let's see why. Oh, okay. Making a lot of sense. Making a lot of sense, actually. Aha, this is lining up. Okay, we're gonna pull one more card because the cards have a different story in mind that they want to tell you, Gemini. This is really good, though. This is good for you. Let me tell you why. Oh my gosh, I didn't even mean for this to line up this way, but it's speaking more on the same story. This is definitely what the cards want you to know, and I'm going to see if I can... Okay, you know what? Yeah, Venus, it's fine. Okay, so... Wow. So... we have here the Five of Pentacles. Right underneath it came the Devil. Ooh, so with that being said, we're gonna look at this. Interesting. So we have, once again, Five of Pentacles, right? We already talked about this. You're walking away from something, whether it is an opportunity, whatever, you know the big deal. And right below that, we have the Devil coming through. So obviously the situation is big enough that the cards really want you to know about it, and it's being reiterated. So you're walking away because you know that you're going to be feeling trapped in whatever situation this is. We have the lovely Devil right here. Lovely card. Really beautiful artwork. Just take a minute to appreciate that. So yeah, you're walking away because you know whatever it is, it literally is going to be feeling like you're selling your soul. And you're not about that life. You don't want to be trapped. You very much like your soul and would like to have it. Thank you very much. Thank you, Satan, but not today, Satan. And we have the Knight of Wands, and right under that we have the This is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So yes, you know you are moving away. You know that, you know, you are purposely directing yourself elsewhere, and you know that you are missing out on this opportunity of wealth. You know you are missing out on this opportunity of monetary success, whatever. But it doesn't matter to you because look, we have the Eight of Cups, and you know that if you decided to not leave, we have the Six of Swords in reverse, which upright it talks about leaving, it talks about moving on, it talks about moving even though not resentful, but even though you don't really want, it's a hard move essentially. But we have it in reverse. You know that if you don't move forward, you're gonna be sad as hell, dude. Like, you know that this isn't going to be for you. And honestly, Gemini, so smart, so completely smart of you. Do what you do. You know what you need. You know what you want. You got it. You got it, boo-boo. Like, you got it. You know what you're doing. It's obvious. Don't doubt yourself. When the time comes for you to leave, or when the time... This is what I'm saying to you now, Gemini. When the time comes for you to leave, do not doubt yourself. Just do it. Follow your gut. Follow your instinct. If you feel like this isn't for you, if you feel like this isn't for you, right? This whole situation right here, if you feel like there's better, and you know there's better, and that you know that you deserve something better, even if you are missing out on an opportunity right here with this reverse pentacles, listen to yourself. Listen to your gut, right? Because we have the Fool here. He's going to offer you opportunities this month. That's guaranteed. We have the Ace of Cups. We have gifts and opportunities guaranteed. You just have to be picking and choosing. You know what's for you and you know what's not for you. You already know deep down what will happen if you essentially sell your soul in that way. You already know. Gemini, if you needed confirmation that you're right, you're right. Whatever you're trying to decide upon, you're right. This is your confirmation that you are right, Gemini. Okay? So we're going to pick a card for the overall message. Gem, you are a gem. Picking a card for the overall message. And I know I was really talking a lot, you know, about business and work and whatnot, but this situation could be really broad. It could have to do with anything. It could have to do with relationships, because once again, we see this theme of relationships coming in with the water cards, etc., etc. Choked on my words. Look at that, Gemini. What was I saying before? It literally threw me off. This is the theme. This is the theme. So, wow, love is really on the horizon for some of you. For some of you, this is putting your foot down and making a choice. That's the theme. But for others of you, the theme really is resonating with love and with meeting the one and being with the one. But once again, this card also represents having to make a choice and the importance of choices as well. But wow, this Lover's card, definitely, unmistakable. I don't even know if that was a word. I'm really excited for you, Gemini. We have the Ace of Cups coming in as a gift, and then we have the Lovers as your overall theme. Like, try to tell me that that does not mean that love is coming into your life. I really hope that it does. That is just amazing. But again, for others of you who aren't going to resonate with that one, it's just plain to see that it really is about choices and choosing and following your heart, okay? Following your heart, doing what's best for you, okay? Wow, this is a really great reading. I'm not surprised, but I love it. I love it. I love what's happening here. Totally forgot what I was saying previously because that Lover's card completely threw me off. We're going to pick a healing card. I've already rambled on for so long now, but we're going to pick a healing card for those of you who need it and who will resonate with it. This is what healing you should be working on in the month of October, Gemini. If you want a healing card, if you feel like you may need healing. For me, I personally like to always work on healing, so picking a card for you. We have Pride coming through. This is the card of pride. Where are you being too egotistical? Where are you thinking too much in your ego? Is your ego setting up limitation for you? Is that why you're afraid to trust yourself? Trust yourself, Gemini. Love yourself. Express yourself and trust yourself. Is the ego talking too much? Is it telling you that there's limitation in the world? Or are you being judgmental of others? Or are others being too judgmental of you and thus it is hurting you? Or are you instead having trouble learning how to live in this material world? Are you too much within spirit or within your mind? Are you having trouble bringing yourself back down to earth? These are all things that you might need to be healing and working on. You know which one will be for you because you will have resonated with a certain word there, but yes. So, very beautiful reading, Gemini. Again, I really love what's going on here. So with that being said, happy October, enjoy it, live it up. You are not making the wrong decision by following your gut, following your instincts, following your heart. You know what's for you. Once again, don't doubt yourself. If you needed a sign or confirmation that you're right, this is it. You are right. Trust yourself. Okay? And then once again, love, family, friends, relationships. Work on making your home a home. Work on building your own family, coziness, creating that fall-loving aesthetic in your own home. And with that being said, Gemini, thank you so much for watching and sitting through my screaming and yelling and stuttering and excitement. You air signs make me so happy. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!